Is that one working? There we are. I'm so sorry, everybody on that side. But what we have here is a brisket. Now, this brisket is coming in at about 14.28 pounds. This brisket here is a beef brisket. It's a whole, so it is quite large, as you can see, compared to myself. If I kind of balance it here and hold up my knife, now this knife is roughly around a 4-inch blade, give or take. Okay, so you can definitely see the size comparison with this one. What we want to do is, some of this fat is very tough, very hard, and you can't do anything with it. So you want to kind of trim it down a little bit here, and we'll flip it over. And I'm going to see how this folds out. Sometimes you got to watch them in the store, guys. This will like fold over, and then they seal it. Okay. So one thing I will say when you're dealing with briskets that I've learned, if anyone has any comments, drop them down in the bottom there. Let me know about it. Um, you want a nice, what they call a fat cap. Now, I don't know if I can, maybe this will show you better. Yeah, this is better. So you have like this meat, right? You want to protect this meat whenever you are trying to smoke your brisket, okay? You put your fat cap down on uh, to protect your meat, but also to absorb that flavor. I put my fat cap down on the grill. But if it's too thick, then you may not get the internal temp you need up here in those thicker portions. So with this one, guys, we're going to take a look at trimming this fat cap up so it's not so thick, trim it out. Now, if we have to shorten it up a little bit, we can do that. We have the knife to do so. It's very sharp, and I believe it's going to come in handy. Some of this fat right here, I will have to trim off. I may take it and cook it down, maybe add it to some noodles, some soup, maybe into some beef broth. I may just baggy it up for later. We'll see where it goes with it. But right now, I'm just going to lay this over the edge of my sink to where I don't have to have so much on my board that my drip guard here on my plastic board doesn't catch it all. So we're going to try and prevent a little bit of a mess. And let me see if I can't slide this. I got some rubber grips on this, but I didn't cut into the bag just yet, but this is a double layered plastic, guys. And I just wanted to kind of show you like this knife, like you saw me just trying to tear it. It's a thick and it's doubled up here. I'm going to roll it up. Okay. And as you can see here, guys, it's just kind of cutting through it. I have no control over the plastic, but it's cut through all those layers. Now, if this was paper, it would have went clean through. Given that it's plastic, oops, sorry everybody, um, it cut through all of it. It just kind of went everywhere, kind of thing, right? So with these blades, guys, that are from this brand, they come in at a great price point for a premium quality knife, if you will. I highly recommend this one because this one they designed in mind for the outdoors, the cooking, the fishing, like everything. Okay. I think my AI tracker turned on. I'm gonna have to turn it off over here because it 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 loves my face. And this is a little ride there. Sorry guys. There we are. That's that gimbal working. But guys, what we're going to do now is I am going to slice into this plastic. As you saw, it just goes right through it like butter. And we're going to open this up a little bit. Now, I don't know how much meat is where you're from. Drop it down in the comment section down here. Let me take a quick look, guys. Best pellet smoker, Daniel, I would have to say I love my Pit Boss. So I will say I'm not well adversed in the Pit Boss, but or like in the smoking pellet world, guys. But I do know that Pit Boss makes has been around for a while. There's some other great options out there as as well to take a look at. But Pit Boss is my go-to because it was the only one that at the time that I could find that gave me my pellet grill and it gave me my grill with the propane, right? So pellet grills typically, guys, are something you got to have plugged in, something that's got to have power. So if you lose power and you need something to get you through that winter storm, or you need something to help you continue cooking after you run out of pellets or power, you can kick on that propane and just back off to the races you go. I will try and get a shot of the pellet grill, guys, the best I can, and we'll kind of go over that. Okay. So with that, guys, let's kind of get this, and I'm just going to take my knife and just let it run across here like so. And it cut right down the middle of all this. It didn't cut through the sticker like I wanted to, but you can see how easily that peeled right off there. I'm going to lean this over this. We're going to turn our water on to a cool. Just rinse the blade down just a little bit. We're just going to rinse some of the loose debris off of the meat. Now, as you can see, I've left it kind of cupped here so everything runs back this direction. So I can rinse the top and the sides off. Should be able to reach up. Yeah, there we go. And just really rinse everything down into the sink. The, the, the blood that's been sitting in the bag, and just kind of freshen what we're working with up. And I'm using cool water. Don't want to use hot water because we're not trying to cook anything just yet, guys. We want to rinse everything off so you know if it came from a butcher, you definitely want to make sure you rinse it off because sometimes there could be bones. And you don't want that in your food or anything like that. I know you're not wanting to pay for that extra, dental bill, right? So let's slide this back this way just a little bit. We're going to go ahead. I can grab this knife right here, guys, and show you real quick. I didn't get it prep. There it goes. It cut it. I just couldn't get it to pull one-handed. Oh, you got the moat? Excuse me, guys. Like I said, when my kid comes in, my kid comes first. Demote. Thank you, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Come here. I got you, buddy. So sorry, guys. 1 second. I usually lose a lot of people this way, but my little one does come first. There you go, buddy. Here you go, John Walker. I got it for you. Daddy got it for you, buddy. So my youngest today with me is 1 year old. So I will try and shorten up whatever I can when videos go to, I guess, drop out. Just kind of let that drip. No, get some of that water off of there. Slide that off that way. Now, what we're looking at here, guys, is you see this big chunk of fat. You don't want to get rid of all your fat. You don't want to just chunk it to the side, get rid of it, and throw it away. I have this here just so I can keep my hands dry. You can, we'll be going over like a seasoning here in just a little bit. Okay. So with this, this is very hard, very tough. I'm just going to kind of take some of this and thin this out. Peel it up, just kind of see where you're at. Just giving it a little back and forth motion. Nothing too hard, too fancy with it. And as you can see, we got a large majority of the fat that was very tough and hard. Because you don't want to take the meat with it, but taking some of the fat that's up here on the top is always good to take off. Now, like I said, don't chunk it. It's going to be good to cook down. You can use it in, say, like a soup. If you want to get some of that good fat and stuff inside your soups, maybe you want to take some egg noodles. I'm going to drop this one out there. I love taking egg noodles and a little bit of beef broth. No, sir, get down. Sorry, I need to attend to this again. Please be careful. You need a snack? I'm going to see what he does because he's growing. Yeah, you going to bring it to me? Bring it here. Yeah, bring it over here and I'll see what I can do. All right. So what we're doing and looking here, guys, we're filling this out. So if it feels super hard and you can't feel it, you're just wanting to shave it down just a little bit to give it some fat to soak into the meat, but you don't want it to just be all fat because the meat underneath that fat won't cook the way you need it to. So just leaving some is great. Taking off a little bit is good. Cutting it too much off is not the end of the world, but you just want to make sure you're not cutting good meat away, right? And as you can see, this knife was built for trimming this out. And I started cutting some of the meat down here, which luckily we didn't. Sit. Sit, please. Okay, guys, let's take a look at this side over here. This looks to be like a lot of fat on this side. It is beautiful fat, though. I'm just trying to see if I see any like meat or anything up in the middle of this because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to cut away my meat, but also don't want to lose too much fat because I want to keep some of that flavor. And then as you can see, this knife, just one stroke at a time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is beautiful. That's looking good there. Yes, sir. You want one of those? Okay. See, this one doesn't have much on it. Trust me, Daddy wants to help you. Okay? Sorry, guys. 1-year-old. Thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, goodness. I didn't see everybody. I didn't see everybody in the chat here. Sorry, guys. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all so much. I'm so sorry. If I miss anybody, I will go back and scroll back up, guys. We're going to take our new knife. And my little one was wanting to try a little snack. Didn't take much. I'm trying to just make a small opening. Here, I set them right here. Here. There you go. Oh, there you go, buddy. That's all you need. All right. So sorry, everybody. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank y'all so much for the likes and everything. Let me take a quick look here. Mind Journey, thank you. Hey, I appreciate you. George, what's up? So this would be beef. I did one, yeah. Nicholas, what's up? Thank you, Journey. Isaac, what's going on? What's up, Muhammad? What's up? What's up? I have two. So I have two kids. I take care of both of them on my off day, which is today. My other one is with his mom currently. Say, I take care of my little one today. So I'm cooking. I'm doing the dad thing. That's just what I do. I'm a dad that loves to cook, and I'm cooking and I'm doing the dad thing. So right now we just trim this fat back, right? Because you don't want to leave all of it, but we're not going to waste it. We're going to either baggy this up for a soup later or in the future. All right. So I think this side and everything looks great. The fat cap that we don't want to trim too much off of the bottom or the fat cap. This one is a nice heavy piece of meat and I love it. Now it was this one or some of them that had big chunks missing out of them. So it's not necessary to say that it's going to be bad if you get one and you're missing a whole chunk of fat down here on the bottom. I personally, if you could find one that looks like this, fully covered to protect the meat there. Yeah, no, Muhammad. No. Nope. I love my kids too much. I don't appreciate what you're throwing down there about my kids. I mean, I don't think anybody wants anybody to have people up in uproar on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think. Okay, so do 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 do. Journey, I appreciate it if you could help me out. I know, I think I've seen you before with with um, Phoenix and everybody. What? Hmm? You want another snack? Here you go, buddy. Is that what you want? Yeah, right here. There you go. Is that what you wanted? Yeah. All right. Good. So I do apologize, guys. With the lives, I do have to do the dad thing. But yeah, I think I've seen you with Fam and I haven't eaten all day yet, guys. So the rub. So tonight I've got a whole cupboard full of stuff. Um, which one was I looking at? I got it tucked in here. Now, I like this one just because it is an all-purpose. Um, actually, I might do half and half tonight, but typically I like to do a Morton's, guys, or like there's a Lone Star brisket, which is a really good one if you just don't want to mix it up yourself and do your own thing. So if you're looking for a good rub, check out those Pit Boss rubs or the Morton seasoning. Like I said, I got all kinds of seasonings and stuff. Now what we're going to do is just kind of trim this up a little bit more here around the edges. Like I said, you don't want to, you just want to feel around. Now, if you feel it and like you can see it's kind of giving, if it's not giving a little bit, then you might have to trim some of it down. But a lot of this is looking good. And then some of this can and will probably burn a little bit. So you can trim the top edge off if you don't want a lot of char. Now, I like a little bit of char with my brisket, but I don't want a whole thing. Now this one needs, I would love it to have a little bit more of this fat here and maybe over here, but I think it's going to cook up well. The fat's going to crisp up. I think we got our temperature. I've already got my brisket temperature set out there. Got it starting off at 280 because once I put the meat in there, the temperature is going to drop, right? So let's go ahead and get to rubbing, guys. So you know what? I think let me grab one more tray, guys. I'm going to grab one more tray. Thank y'all so much for your help and your support. Um, Tapping those hearts, guys. I appreciate it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have two trays over here, guys. What I'm about to do is so I know I can fit the whole thing into the smoker and give a little variety of flavor with this one. I'm going to take my knife here. I'm trying to see how I want to do it because this end is not as thick as this end, so this one's going to have to cook a little longer. I'm going to say I'm going to take it right down semi the middle. I'm going to take this thinner piece here, and I'm just kind of giving a little bit of a wrist rock motion with this knife, guys. And we're just going to come on through this here, okay? And you can just kind of see that beautiful meat right here on the side. And then you can see that fat cap that we were talking about, how it's a little thinner here and I wish it was a little thicker. You want it about even all the way across. I didn't get a choice in this. This one was unfortunately the best one that they had. Now you can take a look at this side over here and you can already see that the tops, after I cut it, it's already kind of sliding back and revealing some more fat that's on the inside. There's that fat cap on the outside. You can see how thick it is. There's the top portion of the meat on this side. And then again, back to this side. Like I said, there's fat here, which is great, but you really want it like at least about like this all the way across if you can. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Oh, thank you, thank you, Journey. Hey, a little help goes a long way. But I appreciate everyone and your time. If you can't, hit that subscribe button or the follow button up there, and come back and finish checking it out. You can always fast forward and do what you need to find the recipes, the knives, and so forth there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set one piece over here in this tub. We're going to season this one up here. Now, I have a lot more of this seasoning. I'm going to basically open the top up on this one. And we're just going to be very generous. We're going to rub all this in there. So, like salt, paprika, some pepper. What else they got in there? And I think that's roughly it. Salt, spice. Oh, there's some garlic. I knew I smelled something sweet. So has a little brown sugar. I smell the sweet in there. So this is going to give it a nice flavor. Now you just want to coat generously with this and just rub it down on the sides, all over, top, bottom. Just really rub it in there, okay, guys? And just kind of turn it this way and let you kind of see it. Set that there. I'll flip this over on this side. All right. Well, thanks everybody on this side. I'm going to probably come back on later there. Perfect. All right, so I wanted to get more one-on-one with you guys. So I got rid of what I was doing on this other one. Come over here and check this out, guys. Let me put this controller. This is part of that device there. Boom. There you go. Let's get up close. I want y'all to see all this, guys. Okay. So right now we have the fat we chopped off. We're seasoning this up here. We're going to be very generous with this. Just coating it. We're going to get it in all the spots, all over. Right? We're just going to rub it down all over because you want to coat it. Because whatever's on the outside is going to soak down into that meat as it starts warming up. That fat is going to start rolling together. The meat is going to start melting together. And then all your flavor starts soaking in. Okay? Yeah, there we go, guys. We're getting it all in there. And I'm just going to turn this up on its side right here. Yeah, there we go. And as you can see, we're going to rub that in there. Just take it, work it all over. Don't leave it any spots unturned if you can help it. Because by the time I get done with a lot of my briskets and stuff, guys, just the couple that I've done, but all the meats that I do, from ribs Ribs are probably my go-to on the smoker. Just taking my glove, it's wet, grabbing up what I'm dropping. Try not to waste anything because it's this seasoning that comes from Pit Boss. Just about any of them that you grab, they're great out of the bottle as is. A lot of them you can cross use with. All right, guys, take a look. Look at that brisket, guys. It's looking delicious. We're gonna set that one off over here, and I'm just going to set this one here. Going to open this one up. Now, I know that looks like a lot, but once you start rubbing it in and rubbing it around, it's not as much as we thought it was starting out. And once you get to cooking and the fat gets to absorbing it, then you got all that beautiful flavor and everything. But see that meat, just, man, that is beautiful. As you can just see, just look at that. We're gonna get that all over just like that. Look at that. Just get it all down the side. Where you really want it at is right here on that fat. Go. Just kind of work it this way a little bit. Because ultimately, when you get done with this, you won't need any barbecue sauce. You won't need anything. As long as you give it a good amount of seasoning. Now, if it's too much seasoning for you, just lightly put it on there. I like to create a nice crust on the outside of the brisket because I will try and flip it over a little bit of the way through. Now this one won't take as long just because not a lot of fat, but I'm seasoning it up to where, boom, look at that, beautifully covered, not a spot missing. Just make sure there's not a spot missing because look at it, just beautifully covered. Okay, now we have our smoker out there, it's ready to go. I'm going to ditch this glove, just like that. Okay, we are going to take a journey together, guys. Okay, so with this one, I don't think I can pause the live, guys, but hello, hello, hello. Rye, I'm so sorry I missed you. Had the camera facing downwards, but Rye, we are cooking a brisket. I kind of quartered it out so I could have two flavors, and so I can kind of make sure it all fits in there, and it's not just packed into my smoker. So we're fixing to head out there to the smoker. I'm going to stack our pans up and try and get them out the door with one hand. I am a dad that loves to cook, so I am doing the dad thing as well. So I'm here with my 1-year-old as well as trying to get supper cooked. So with this one, guys, um, I'll let y'all come on over with me. All right, here we go. Boom, check that out. We have those right there ready to go. Okay, so with that, we're going to head out to the smoker. We've already had it set. We're going to set these on there and get them smoking, guys. So what I may have to do is see how I can stack these up and get them out there at the same time. So let's see if we can make it happen. There's one, there's two. I'm going to take this like this. Bam. I'm going to take y'all with me on a little journey. We're going to give our AI a second. Gave me the okay. I'm going to give it the okay. So with this gimbal, it takes it a second to power up, but once it does, then it just starts tracking. And there we go. My hands are up here. So that's kind of what's cool about this one. Let's go on and take a look, guys. So as I am dodging bottles and I am dodging different things. Yeah? We have a kind of like a Roomba. It's a little robot. He chases it sometimes around the room, making it through the kids' room. Okay. Whew. That sun is bright today, guys. All right, all right. I got y'all here. We are over. There you are. Come on. Come on, everybody. We're going to open this up. So we are at our desired temperature. I set it up for it to be at 280. Now I will bring it down to about 275 or so. And then we'll just kind of keep an eye on that internal temp. Now you want it to be around, I think if you go back and look at those magnets, if I had those, I think it was around 207. So around 207 degrees. I'd probably say somewhere around internal temp about 210 if you want to be on the safer side of things. But our first one that is going in is going to be this smaller section. Okay, we're going to set that one over here on the right side. Let me get y'all set up here, guys. Okay, it's trying to track me again. So sorry, guys. Let me see if I can just make this happen. There we go. It's a lot easier to deal with going this route. Okay, so you can see here we have that first one there, right? Our second one is going right here. We're going to set our tray off to the side. Now this one is much thicker, and we're going to see here. So that's what I was saying, guys. Watch out for bones when you're picking up meat from the market. All right, we're going to set that one in there. Now you're doing this with the fat side down, okay? And that's what we did for this one over here. We're doing the same here. We're going to shut this lid. Let me get this glove off here. But with this, guys, you can see I have the Pit Boss Pro Series here. We have the grill side right here. And then we have a little propane stove top right there for any grilling needs on the side. All this can be controlled with Bluetooth. Okay, but let's take a look right there. Let's give it a shut. We're going to shut it on down. We're going to go low and slow. I'm going to turn it down to about 270 right there. It's going to probably start coming down because we had the lid open. Let's head back on inside, guys. So how's everyone else's day going? Nick, what's up? So typically between 6 and 8 hours is what I do. Now there are all types. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Is Evie out there? So we're going through the kids' room. Sorry, guys. What? What, buddy? What? You want a snack? He's usually wanting a snack. Evie's okay. Evie can go potty. She's outside. He's concerned about our doggy. He's just one. But he is all boy and he is super smart. Thank you so much for the likes, everybody. I appreciate those hearts over there. So while we're waiting for this, I usually try and check it every hour. But Max, what I would suggest for myself is I usually do 8 hours, but you can definitely do a 6 hours, especially if the fat is non-existent. Um, if you follow up here and take a look and kind of rewind, or does it let you rewind? You might be able to rewind and come back to the live section here. But if you take a look, when I was prepping this a little bit, there was not a lot of fat on that smaller piece. So I will at least give it an hour, check the cap on those just to make sure everything is going as I want it to. Because if it starts looking like it's too much, I may have to go on a flipping spree, if you will, and check it like every 30 minutes and just flip, 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 just so I can keep the meat smoked, tender, and cook it all the way through. Now, the flipping option isn't ideal because you really want it to sit there, smoke for the long extended period of time. But, you know, sometimes you got to baby them if they don't have a lot of fat cap on that underside. Now, right here, you can definitely see where we trimmed some of that off. Now, that fat that you trimmed off, don't throw it away. A lot of people chunk it, don't do anything with it. What I recommend is I'm going to grab a zippy bag over here. So I'm just going to stuff it in just a regular old zippy bag. Now you can season it and let it cure and set up in the fridge if you wanted to. You dash that your favorite seasoning on there and like add it to a soup later. You could add it to just about anything you want to cook with. Like, now the fat will get nice and hard if you put it in there to boil with your noodles. Okay. If you're, say you're cooking something that doesn't have a lot of fat to it, but you need a little extra flavor, the beef fat that's right here, you can render it down. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. I just let it roll. Like I said, when it comes to like smoking and stuff, I'm still just learning and kind of touching everything. Now, what I do end up doing sometimes with it, I do have a spray bottle. I will go over there and spritz it a little bit. But it's not with the apple cider and vinegar. Is that what works for you? I'd be happy to definitely put that to the test for myself. Is there a particular reason? Maybe the cider and the vinegar break it down a little bit, make it a little more tender. Yes, sir. You got a book? The book? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Is it a book? Thank you. You giving Daddy the book? Is that for me? What? You want to say hello? There's my baby boy. You say hello? You say hello to everybody? Max, being new to barbecue as well, let's bounce some ideas off each other because I'm right here with you, Max. I'm new to the barbecue gang. I tried to like ribs, season them, burgers, season them. Like I try my best to not use a sauce. That's the way I try and cook everything. What? You need a baba?
No.
You want a snack?
No.
You need you need a baba? I try not to do any sauces at all. Boop. Let's give this the A-OK. Hey, I just set you down for 1 second. Hey, come here. You want some of this? You want some of this? Yeah. So that's the other thing that I like about the gimbal is you can turn on AI tracking and it can follow you while you take care of your kids and do your life. No, not what you wanted. As you can tell, he likes to throw fits. I have you a snack bar right there. Do you want some of these? We eat? Eat some of these? I try to teach a little small sign language motions to him to help him communicate because I know sometimes it can be very frustrating. Right, buddy? Now, this is just a snack. This isn't anything for him for dinner. No, sir. That's not nice. Pick him up. Yeah, not nice. Baby back beef ribs. Okay. I have done brisket before, and it turned out really good. I actually smoked it for about 7 hours, and I kept an eye on it. I monitored it. I turned it. I flipped it. I think I was flipping it about every 2 hours. I flipped it the first time, and then when I flipped it over onto the top. And when I flipped it over to the top side, then I let it sit there for about 30 minutes because I didn't want it to burn, but just to let it kind of cook and get the full-on smoke. I let it sit there for about 30 minutes and then I flipped it back over. So I'm in the experimental stages on it, so I'm growing. Um, if I had to say smoke something that would be compared to a brisket, but doesn't take as long to cook, would probably be um, oh, I'm so hungry. I'm trying to think about it. Pork belly. So I would definitely take a look at pork belly. Pork belly would be like something that you could experiment that has a fat cap, right? So that pork belly has on the bottom side, on that fat cap on the pork belly, you can totally experiment with a pork belly, and it's like quarter of the cost of a brisket, right? So if something goes awry, you can always trim it, chop it up into barbecue. So take a look, Max, at possibly doing a now, granted, it's a different meat, but I'd take a look at a pork belly to kind of get a hang of, because that's what I've been doing. Is you can take a look at back at some of my videos. I did a pork belly, and it was my first one ever, and it turned out awesome. Like I was really afraid, like I was just gonna burn it, and it was just gonna be a dud. And if it was, I would have just videoed it anyway. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for joining me right now. We are I won't be live for 8 hours. What will probably end up happening is I will compile some shorts and videos. If you're here and you would like to comment down here so I know that you're here. I'm still new to the whole YouTube live stream and everything. I just kind of like the live stream, so thank you, YouTube. Just because it automatically uploads, right? Now I could record this and go through everything and have it launched later, I think. But I just rather be with people in the real and just cook everything in the raw, get real questions in the moment, get to meet everyone like Max, Nick, Rye, uh, Mind Journey, Joseph. But yeah, so if you're still here, I appreciate you. Uh, I'm still on that journey to 10K. I am trying to get my hours in as well as provide great content and cooking for you guys. So if you have any questions, Max, I appreciate all these questions. I am going to look up the apple cider and vinegar and check that out. And maybe I'll make a video on it once I figure it out. And if you're cool with it, I will try and tag you in it. Let me see. Let me try and do something real quick. Do, do, do. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. I can at least pin your message. So, guys, um, then that way when I come back, I can find you. I'll know that I pinned it. So here is Max. Let me see if I can tap on the pin. Does it give me any options to add you right here? And I'm open to add people, so don't think I won't. Do, do, do. I'm trying to find some information here. It probably won't because I'm in a live. So I got you pinned for a little bit more. Um, then we will go on from there, guys. But yeah, check out Max, check out Nick's, Rye. Go back up through the messages. These are the kind of people you want to try and follow together and work together to get to 10K for sure. I am so excited that everyone got to at least ask, like, what are we cooking today? That made my day right there from Rye. And Nick said hi, right? I don't guess it's gonna let me show. But no, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Anybody that's sitting out on the outside, tap and come on in. This is just a little bit of my life here and my home. I try to keep everything moving and grooving when it comes to TikTok and YouTube. Sorry, YouTube, that was my bad. Because I just shut one down. So this one, I just got this one in. Now with this, you want to take a knife. Now this is an oversized like cleaning cloth. And the reason why I'm doing this is a brand new knife. I took it out of the packaging just a moment ago. I think I have somebody that just traveled in the house with me. So I think this might be a polish or maybe a wax on this one. Let's take a look and see if we can't rinse this off real quick. Because look at the shine and the shimmer on this blade, guys. Look at that. You can even see my light in it. You can see the phone. Look, there you guys are. This one's sharp as well and very nice. The only concern was this right here. And I'm trying to see if it's coming off or if it's something that has happened to the blade. Now that's going to be a little disappointing if it is, which I feel like it's got to be a composite or something that they polished it with that didn't get polished out or off. Yeah, it's just a baby drop of Dawn. Can go a long way. I'm using my rubber glove here to clean this one, guys. I'm using this Dawn to help break down whatever it is on here. It does seem to be breaking it down. I do recommend Dawn for a lot of cleaning purposes when it comes to knives. Just the regular stuff. You don't want anything too acidic on your knives, guys. I might as well just wash this up so next time if I wanted to, we can always, you know, pull it out and start using it with food or whatever we want to use it with. So if you have a 1-year-old, drop down, or if you have any kids, just in general, any kids, are they climbers or were they climbers if they're already grown up and gone? Because right now, my kids are climbers, guys. My kids love to climb. Now, I keep everything bolted to the wall. I try to keep everything together. But yeah, guys, it's just wild. It's wild how fast they grow, how much stuff that they can get into, right? If you're just tuning in, we just put our briskets on just a moment ago. We are just now getting into the hour mark of the video. I have just opened up a knife that's brand new and has a little bit of like a composite or something that they may use to polish it with. Now there's different steels out there, whether you can leave them in the dishwasher, whether you can take them out on the trail, what you can really use them for. Hey buddy, what's up? You need a new baba? What happened to your old baba? Okay, I got you. Mm-hmm. The baba? Where'd the baba go? Where'd it go? We're gonna go on a hunt together, guys, while we are finding the baba. I got you. I heard you. Let daddy dry this off real quick. Yeah, guys, I don't know. It's like it's coming off, but it's very. It must have been a polishing compound. All right, I got it dried off. I didn't want to leave it sitting with water. It's a very shiny object. Let's go, guys. Let's do the dad thing real quick. If y'all think I should end the live, that's okay. Just let me know. Using that AI tracking. Oh, here we go. There we are. So that AI tracking, no matter which way I'm walking or going, I got it right here. Here we go. Let's get some more milk. Hey, I got you. Mm-hmm. Bye-bye. We're making a baba. So today on the Adams Family, making a baba. If your kids have rumbly tumblies with the regular milk, This one would be the one that I would recommend for any kids that have rumbly tumblies that are in that age of 1. Yeah, there you go, sir. And so typically we do give the sensitive formula, but you do have to take certain things with the littles, right? Oh, there we go. Hey, Rise of Phoenix. It didn't show that. It just now showed that there was a comment. Man, how's everything going? So, hi, Phoenix, guys. Boom, there we go. I got Phoenix pinned up there. I'm here with my 1-year-old Phoenix. We are doing a brisket. I just put it on there about 5 or so minutes ago. We got 8 hours that I'm going to try and do this one for. Now, I may not be live for the 8 hours because I may have to start a different one and cut back into the finished product with a video. Good afternoon, Kay. My little one, he is hanging on to my feet down here, so trying to watch where I step. But guys, if you're in here, go ahead and give Rising Phoenix a follow. Help her on her journey to 10K as well. Now, the other person you just saw come in here was Kay. All right, so let's see here. There we go. We got Kay right there, guys. If anyone's on the outside coming in, take a look at Kay. Give them a follow. These are the people you want in your live stream, guys. They're going to interact as long as you interact with them and, you're sharing, you're doing the thing where you're engaging with everyone and their content back. That's really the big thing, guys. Um, but yeah, hey, everybody. For sure, for sure. I try to make my circle around the YouTube to check out content with everybody. I just now I don't know if it's the same for everyone else. Drop it here in the comments. I didn't get to see all my subscribers until just about 2 weeks ago. Like it didn't show me all of mine, so I have to go through them and like I've been a lot of people didn't engage, so I had nowhere to go. And veterans, that's what's up. My dad's a veteran. I'll definitely I'll be keeping you in mind. The reason why I posted you here is I'm trying to figure out how I can follow people from my live stream because I would totally do it. Hmm? Hmm? Is that good? And let's see if I can get it to frame right here. So this AI tracking is awesome. I'm trying to learn all the hand motions. I'm trying to get it to pause so you didn't have to see me eating a snack. But hello, everybody. Thank you. Drop that like if you haven't, or tap the screen and like it that way. There should be a little row here. Toss up some hearts if you don't mind, just so that everyone knows that you are a person. Trying to see how I can add. I know I need to do this though. Phoenix, if you're still in here, I need to do this. Excuse me. I got choked on that one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think Phoenix, I've known you forever. You're a great person. I just made you a moderator. It should pop up in the next time you chat. Yes, here, I will do this for you, Kay. Because then that way, when people come back to this video, and when and if they can make it this far, they will show that you were pinned, and it shows right down here at the bottom. Right down here at the bottom, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate everyone that's in here tonight. Mad love to everybody. But yeah, I just do the dad thing. I don't have a set schedule yet. Now, I need to be more probably like Phoenix. And if anyone's watching this and trying to figure out what I'm talking about, tap over to the side and you can see the comment section next to this video. They can do that. Okay. I just made Phoenix one. But that's Rising, and then Phoenix, PHOEN 7X. And then we got let's see, what is it doing? So I made Phoenix a moderator. I'm not sure if she's still in here. She may be. She may have left us running and had to step away. And sometimes that's what happens, right? But yes, guys. So I would love to stay on here and chat with everybody. I just don't know if it would be beneficial to end the chat here or if I should keep going, guys. What do y'all think? Because I can go all day, far as like doing the whole 8 hours, but I know that would be very tiresome. I know everyone has their lives to do and other things as well. Thank you, MK. But let's go take a quick look outside. Okay, let's go take a look at our brisket. Right now, you are traveling with M7 gimbal. As you can see, I can kind of take it any way I want to. Let's go take a look. So even if I come up top like this, it goes down and it goes up. That's what's kind of cool about this one. Are you getting a hold of the egg carton? Be careful with the egg carton. We gotta check on Evie. We have airplanes out here. Let's take a look, guys. All right, we got the pit boss. Take a look. So this is what we got cooking tonight, guys. We're going to be trying to stay on top of it. We don't want it to just completely burn and char the bottom. I'm gonna have to go ahead and there we go. I closed the flue down there at the bottom, so it allows the heat and the smoke to kind of roll over there. We want it to be nice and smoky. But we got it at 270. We got our chickens pinned up back here in the back corner for right now. But yeah. Evie Bug. She's old. Evie, you ready to go inside? She just got a haircut. There's my little girl. But yeah, guys, that's a little bit of what's going on outside. Everything seems to be going well. Let me. I'm just going to crack this other flue and allow it to kind of flow. Hey, boo boo. Yeah? Well, I got to go inside. Just going back inside with Evie. He is a strong boy. He opened the door by himself. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Come on. I'm coming with you. Yep. I know, but we got to. We got to go inside. We'll go outside again. He loves outside. He likes to swing. Yes, we do get fresh eggs. You're okay. He got his feelings hurt. Hey, you want a treat? You want a snack? Come on. Let's go get a snack, buddy. Let's see here. Grind. Pin that. You can just say, okay. Really smart for having chickens. Thank you. I try my best with my chickens, though. It's very difficult. Sometimes you need to hang out with Daddy for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So I know, like with chickens, there's a lot of work to them and getting them. Now, you never want to wash your eggs if you got fresh eggs, guys out there. If you're just tuning in, never wash them. Only wash them right before you're ready to cook with them. Okay? Really? Wow. $9 a dozen, dude. What do you want? You want this? You want to hold that? You hang on to my case? Yeah, case. You can hear him trying to talk. $9 a dozen. Wow. I could only imagine what it would be if they're organic like that. Now, is that just like the regular ones? Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Do we set it back? Is that what you want? Hmm? What? Would you like a banana? Would you like a banana? What? What you pointing at? Hmm? You want an apple? Apple? You say apple? Apple, yeah? Huh? You can't have both apples. He's trying to get both apples out of me. Yes, they are. So typically our chickens are free range. Like they get to live their life. They get to run around. They get to have fun. I have like some little mirrors with bells, swings for them. Like my chickens, they're living in like a I'm gonna say 5-star, but I'll say at least a 4.5-star, if not 4.75-star hotel out there. We keep their bedding fresh, everything. The cheap ones, okay. That is crazy. So organic could be like $12, like $1 an egg. In Arizona, wow. I'm here in Arkansas. I haven't seen them that high yet, but they are about six and a half. What? What do you need? What do you want? Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. What? What do you want? You want to buy the apple? Okay, here, can I set you down and cut you up an apple? Here, let's cut up an apple. Let's cut it up right here. Boom. We're going to cut up an apple real quick, guys. I cut you up an apple. We're going to use our new knife to cut up an apple. We just washed it a second ago. Taking it through here just nice and slow. Now, hang on, buddy. With apples, you got to watch for seeds. So if you're ever feeding a little one An apple, make sure you give them a nice thin slice of apple. You don't want it to be too thick or too solid. Here you go. Apple? You want to bite an apple? You want to bite? Yeah, try a bite. It's sweet. Apple good. Yum yum. You eat. So try to teach him a little sign language about eating. Trying to help everyone out with his communications. So we know if he wants a snack or if he's wanting something to eat, or something to drink. Yeah, eat. Eat. Yeah, it's good. Bite. You bite. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So MK, how's everything on your side of the phone? How have you been doing? And I do know, guys, if you're coming in, you're trying to um, share any information or talk, it does take a second for it to slide up into the chat. I'm going to go ahead and kind of do a little cleanup real quick. Lives are great, I guess, but I guess they're not as tailored. And I know I try not to do all the tailored stuff. Goodness. Not for you. Would a banana be better? Hey, is a banana better for you? Would a banana be better? Nana? Yeah. Is a banana better? There we go. Banana. Yeah. He can eat a banana real easy. Busy. I feel you. I try to create content. I want to chat with everybody. I want to do the cooking. Just sometimes when you get home, you're tired, you got children, you got work stuff you got to get caught up on. Finding the time to make the perfect content is extremely rare. So, for everyone out there, I think the YouTube game and the social media game can definitely probably be a singles game for sure. In my country, I would have to say, some of the southern states. Um, Now, I know I'm from Arkansas. I appreciate that. I appreciate the understanding on that one. Um, so I would have to say I'm from Arkansas. So if I was to put my top three picks out there. Now, there's great barbecuers. Don't get me wrong. So, you have barbecue competitions everywhere from Oklahoma, Texas, Tennessee, Arkansas. I mean, it goes state to state with barbecue. So, everyone's going to have their own twist on it. Now, Memphis barbecue, there is tons of barbecue restaurants, Heidi Hole barbecue restaurants in Memphis. Uh, there's some great places in Texas, and there's there's one barbecue place which is called Mean Pig Barbecue. Shout out to them because they have great barbecue. Now, if you ever look up, now this is going to be a flashback for a lot of us. If you go here on YouTube and look up Man versus Food, and you look up Mean Pig Barbecue, they have what's called Shut Up Juice or Shut Up Sauce, I think. It's a sauce or a juice, and it's a challenge. So some of these barbecue places even have challenges. Now, if everyone ever wants to find those challenge spots, go check out some of the old Man versus Food stuff, and you should be able to fall upon it. But yeah, it's some extreme heat. like some of these challenge places, you get a plaque on the wall, a T-shirt. There's like a whole, you get your name on a list. Just different places do different things that have different events that they do for their barbecue joints. Sometimes it's not even a barbecue joint. Maybe it's a pizza. There's all kinds of stuff. But yes, everybody. So that fat that we just cut off, hang on to it. We're going to slide ours into the fridge and possibly use it in a soup later. Maybe we'll render it down. Um, just tuck it in right there. Um, now, I have heard someone say you could use the apple cider vinegar there to spritz it with. I'm wondering, I'm just sitting here thinking of like the breakdown of everything. I'm wondering if that's just to really give it a little bit of a flavor, but to really soften the meat. Now, if you really want to get into having some seasoning, season it up the night before. Create some I've even looked into where you can take like um, some beef broth, and what you do is you take your beef broth, your seasoning, and those trays that, if you look back, that I had in here, you create like a seasoning broth, and you let it soak overnight, and lets all that flavor go into the meat. A competition. I I do want to go to a competition. I've seen the competitions to be part of one. That would just kind of be fun, I think. Now, like if you're in Memphis, they do have certain seasons where they have different competitions. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try and move y'all up with this microphone. It's way down here. Uh-oh. I'm clicking things. All right, there we go. Sorry guys. Um, but I'm actually in a competition, MK. It's called Favorite Chef. Obviously, I'm not a chef, but I am in a actual competition. Right now, I'm currently number one in my slot group. We started out with 60 people. Um, then it was taking the top 20. So I made it through the first round, then made it to the top 20. Now we're in the top 15 right now, and I'm still currently holding the number one spot for that one. The winner does get, I think, like 25K, and gets a slot in their magazine, and gets to cook with with a famous chef. And if I was able to win it, I think I would definitely take my cooking experience to the next level, and I would definitely want to, how do you say, open up my experiences to the culinary world even further by maybe taking some classes. Um, I don't know. I'm not good at taking compliments, so I apologize in advance. I don't know if I'm amazing, but I do work hard at what I do. So even with this channel, I really do try my best to work hard for you and all the viewers out there. Um, it's something that has been on like my plate ever since I was in high school. I was wanting to do um, cooking. I wanted to do videos, and I just didn't know, would people make fun of me? I'm not, I don't have anyone backing me. So how do I start a YouTube? It was a lot of uncertainty that really hindered me from even when back in 2013 when I opened up the channel, right? So I have a channel. It just sat dormant forever. And so I appreciate it, MK. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Um, I really am trying to bring recipes to people. This this what I'm doing like tonight, it's just one of those things where you have to juggle life and cooking. but I think everybody has the opportunity to cook, and I think you can definitely make it happen. I do. I do have one of those, and I also have a TK account. I only abbreviate it that way just because. What, you want more banana? Would you like some more? What would you like? What do you want? What are we wanting? You want some more banana? Here, you take it. You take it. Here. Hey, you take it. Here, you want the banana? Yeah, you can take the whole banana. What are we doing with it? Yeah, what you gonna do with it? I try and see what my kids are gonna do. Yeah? Only eat the banana part. Yeah, eat that part. You want help? You want help? Help? Okay, I help you. You got the banana? Eat the banana. I can't put it back on there. Would you like the banana? No? Okay. You want me to set it here? Is it okay to set it here? Yes? Okay. I'm gonna rinse this knife off. Just see how I barely let it set there and see how it polishes back up. Now, with these types of knives, with these types of polishes, you gently take a cotton, 100% cotton, would 100% recommend that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What can I help you with? I'm here. I'm here. What? I know. Communication barrier. But it polished right back up. Look at that. That's a new steel that I'm working with. Very interested in how that's going to work, and I'll have to watch that now. Up. You want up again? What? What are you thinking? You want to help me put that in the trash? Let's go over here to the trash. Come on, guys. Uh oh, we dropped one. That's okay. We get it. Drop it. Thank you. You give me 5? Yeah. Yeah, we get it. You give me 5? You want to get it? You want to get down and get it? Okay, there you go. You put it in trash? He's so smart. Yeah, let it go. There you go, buddy. Just let go. It'll go. Yep. Boom. Good job. You give me 5? Give me some fives. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. He's my cooking buddy right here. Yes. Yes. What do you need? You need down or baba? Huh? A drink? You need a drink? Let's get a drink. All right. All right. Well, everybody, let's go find his bottle again. Let's go find a baba. Is that what you're looking for? We'll find it. Let's find it together, guys. Oh, look, right here, bud. Yes, I love. That's what got me into cooking was my grandparents, my mom, my dad. There you go, buddy. You got it. Yeah. Up, up. Okay, let me set this down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You got it. Come on, buddy. But yes, no, family is very big and important to me. Um, I got you, buddy. So when it comes to um, like this and other streaming and stuff, I mean, it's great, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna have your family. It is like food. I mean, like people would used to. It is a gimbal. Highly recommend the M7. So like the M7 has a telescopic neck, If you want to be cost efficient, go for the M6 and get the AI attachment. Yeah, you got it, buddy.
No.
It's okay. You're okay. Yes, sir. You're okay. Well, I'm probably gonna. All right, let's go to Bubba's room. I know I hurt your feelings, but I'm turning it off. Yes, sir. Guys, I appreciate it so much. Nick, this is the M7 gimbal that I'm using currently. He needs a nap, and so we are gonna end the live here because he's just only going to get fussier. So I do appreciate everybody. This has the AI tracker. Let me turn it off, and I'll show you. Thank you so much, guys. There's that AI tracker. You can get the M6 and this little device here, and it attaches to the side. It attaches to the side, guys, and so yes. So you. All right, we're going. All right, you got your bye-bye. Come on, let's say bye-bye. You say bye-bye. You tell bye-bye. All right, we're going, guys. Thank y'all so much. This was the M7. Go check out Hohem. That's H-O. Let's see here. H-O-H-E-M. Okay? H-O-H-E-M. If you're looking for something to help you in your videoing, it's great for stability and everything like that. But they got them for all kinds. Phones, cameras, and those GoPros and stuff. But yeah, I appreciate every one of you guys. Stay tuned. If you're just logging in, go ahead and grab that follow up there, guys, because I will be coming back with a video on how this brisket turned out. So thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned. Uh-oh, wrong one. There we go. Working on it.